Hello, this is Goku for some one, back with my part 3 of my thoughts on E3, the press conferences, and beyond. There might be more videos to come depending on the announcements that are made throughout E3, but this is all dedicated to Nintendo. Nintendo had a very, very strong showing out the gate on Sunday. They started out by showing all this Smash Brothers content, which I'm going to talk about this for a minute, which was excellent. It really got me psyched. I was really looking forward to their press conference or their event. Let's call it an event. Because they had such a strong showing with Smash Brothers stuff. Ryu has been confirmed. Roy is returning. Lucas is returning. There are stages from the classic games that's returning. There are costumes like Mega Man, EXE. The content was so good, and Zero. Those are the things that really got me excited about it. Those were all great things, and the prices were fair, and it was exciting, and most of it was available right away. So all that stuff was really, really good. And even though we didn't get any future announcements for any future DLC for Smash Brothers, except for those 2 stages that we have yet to got, there still was a lot of content there, and they will announce other stuff later on. So that stuff was all good, and that was great. And then later on in the day, they announced Earthbound: The Beginnings, which is a game that I've been wanting to play, but it was not legally released in America, so now I get to buy that game and play it. Probably not going to buy it right away. That's certainly on my short list of games to get. So that was great. That's Mother 1. Mother 1 is now available. Mother 1 and Mother 2 are now available on the eShop. That was great, and I was so excited, so looking forward to their press conference. And then it came, and other than things that I knew that were coming, nothing was there for me. I don't feel that there's any game there for me. Yes, there was the Zelda game, and that was cool, and that I enjoyed, but that was about it for me. That was the only thing I could grasp onto. I mean, there was a new tennis game. Okay, fine. Never played any of the last ones. There was that Animal Crossing game. That board game. Again, I don't play Mario Party games. The other big thing that they kind of announced, but it wasn't for me, but it was still cool they announced it, was Mario and Luigi Paper Jam. But the announcement that literally pissed me off, that made me upset, that made my entire judge of their entire press conference based on this one announcement, and it's not fair, but I got pissed off, I got angry at them, was the Metroid game. That was insulting to me. That is not Metroid. That game is not Metroid. IGN called it that Blast Ball was going to be a Metroid game. But it was part of this new thing that to me was insulting. I'm sorry. That game is not Metroid. Take Metroid off the title. I don't mind having a game in that style. I don't mind having a game similar to that. That's fine. Having a game similar to that is fine. Having it where you are the Federation and you're not playing as Samus, that's okay. But this is called Metroid Prime, and it doesn't even look like Metroid Prime. And before anybody comments and says maybe they couldn't do it on that system, well, they did it on the DS, go look at Metroid Prime Hunters. And this system is significantly more powerful. This system can nearly do Wii-level graphics. A little bit under Wii-level graphics. So they could have absolutely did it. They can do GameCube graphics on the system. They could have absolutely did the game completely. That just pissed me off. That angered me. Because to me, it's an insult to the franchise. It's going to hurt the franchise. And again, it's another year I don't get a Metroid game. And I don't consider this a Metroid game. Before you say, yeah, you got your Metroid. No, I did not. Yeah, be careful what you ask for. Because I wanted a Metroid game. But to me, I didn't get a Metroid game. This angered me. And another thing, let's get back to the Zelda game. Because I do want to talk about that a little bit more. Zelda Triforce Heroes seems fun. It seems cool. That I'm gonna buy eventually. But I didn't want a Zelda game. I wasn't looking forward to a Zelda game. I was content with no Zelda. I was content with bringing back other franchises, bring back something. F-Zero, not that it would have been for me, but I would have been more excited. But they didn't. They didn't really do that, and that kind of bugged me. And that's really what kind of got me frustrated. But now let's talk about all the good stuff here. We got more of a look at Fire Emblem Fates, which is its new title. That game looks cool. I want to get into the Fire Emblem series, so I'm definitely going to be looking into that game. Then there was Shin Megami Tensei X Fire Emblem. That game looks just amazing. Cannot wait to try out that game. It's a spin-off, so that should be fine. Xenoblade Chronicles X. Don't know if that's a sequel, so I'm going to have to wait and see. Maybe I should hold off on that game, because I haven't played the first. But that looked cool. Now, I wasn't so hyped with Star Fox Zero, but it still looked fun. It looked like a game I'm going to want to play eventually. So there were things there. And Mario Maker. Mario Maker, the only thing that bugs me about Mario Maker is that it was its big last announcement. But other than that, that game looks fantastic. That game looks amazing. And then there's Fatal Frame. That was not actually shown at the event, but they did show a little bit of that afterwards, so that was cool. So there is a lot of content here, and there were a lot of good things. It just, I didn't feel like there was enough for me, and that's a personal thing. That's something that's not Nintendo's fault. Nintendo has a lot of different customers, a lot of different bases, and just because there's not something for me doesn't necessarily mean that it's bad. I was disappointed, and if you loved it, that's great. If you didn't love it, that's great. The thing about this is this is a celebration of games, and I just wanted to come out here and give my opinion on it, and it took me so long because I was trying to rack my brain about what I should say, exactly how I should put this into words, because it was a little disappointed for me. I was expecting more that I was looking forward to, and there were a lot of games here that I wanted to see, just in the wrong way, in the wrong type of way. So that was really my thoughts on this. I mean, Nintendo did what they thought was best, and to me, they failed for me, but I'm sure a lot of people got things that they absolutely love, and I'm happy for those people. I am absolutely happy for those people, and that's good for them. I didn't necessarily get what I wanted, but that's fine. There are a lot of good things here. There are going to be games going to play on my Wii U. There are plenty of games on my Wii U to play. I still got to buy it. And so, yeah, this was all my thoughts on it. I left out of some games, but please tell me below what Nintendo did that you were excited about. What games did really get you excited? I'd like to hear about that. And this is Goku for the One, and I'll see you next time. YouTube.